Good evening everyone, welcome back to Tom Plays Factorio for absolute beginners. We are working on our artillery and researching the Covrex enrichment process. Just been checking all of our copper mines and such like. So I could actually do with being picked up now. But hopefully that should be all the copper mine checking we need to do. So we'll check on the status of the artillery and possibly look at where we're going to send the first artillery train. Which will certainly be a question. I mean, this is probably the obvious place, although it's a little bit far out. There'll be a bit of a question as to which way we want to send it as well. As in which station we want to use. Because I doubt we'll be able to make a third one. Depending how the artillery production is looking, we might not be using it for a while, of course, no matter where we set it up. Okay, so in terms of the artillery train, we've got, it's like maybe 5 shells already set up. Okay. I don't think we've got anything in this area as such. It would make the most sense to do the iron train there. I'm just sort of thinking if I could set up a station here, maybe I could have an artillery there, possibly. So what does it take to make an artillery turret? I need concrete, don't I? That's the main thing I'm missing for doing that. Good to see we have plenty of copper coming in at least. However, our research is not moving due to a lack of advanced circuits. We do have advanced circuits being produced though. Yeah, that's going reasonably fast. Still, fast or not, I have no issue with trying to bump up the speed a bit. Because any new ones will just accumulate here anyway, so that should at least get them all going. Okay, so that will have used advanced circuits, gear wheels and steel plates. Yeah, so we'll need some steel plates and gear wheels, also some ammunition by the look of it. was thinking we can maybe do with moving some grenades across as well. We find these. Just grab some more gear wheels. Grab some more steel plates. Grab some more ammunition. Drop our grenades off. Alright, let's have a look. How are we going to do this? So we're not going to be able to put the train station in the same place, are we? Right, where's the... Actually, we can just call the quarry train. That'll be fine. Rather than worrying about all the others. Okay, so if we wanted to do an artillery drop off here, we'd probably need the station to be like here. Yeah, I think that's doable. Kind of overlaps slightly, but okay, so artillery quarry. Does rather beg the question of where exactly we're going to put the artillery turret. As there, this base is sufficiently big. We're probably going to have room for a few of them. Right, we're probably going to want to do the corners. So I guess an obvious place to start will be heading this way. Let's do the top right corner. Okay. actually there. Need to pick up some more repair packs. But yeah, theoretically, that should actually work. And let's put a filter on so that we are just accepting artillery shells. Right, okay. So in mind, I could do with a lift back. So I can try to test this. So we should be able to safely get the train operating now, and it will just unload to here. And hopefully spend most of its time at the base. Might have a slight issue once it fills up. We might be able to overcome it using steel boxes. Can start putting steel boxes along that route if it becomes a problem. Right, so what's going on here then? Why? Oh right, there's no power. Okay, understood. So artillery pick up southwest, we wait until we have full cargo. And then artillery quarry, we wait until... Well actually we should do time passed, shouldn't we? That's the whole point, we don't want it to wait. Okay, so for now we don't actually have any chance of it getting full. But we want to test it anyway. Okay, so that stops and unloads. Which does look good. We've left a brake so it can't actually reach the artillery. And then when 30 seconds passes it should take us back and start waiting for more. So there's a bit of a danger that we might end up with attacks on other bases when we fire this one up. But if we do the westmost cannon in the main base first, that should clear at least some of the problems. Okay, brilliant. That is pretty much operational. Not getting much iron in there. I knew they were a bit back. I think I better check on that one. Iron Mine West. Minor concern. Looks like these are still doing well at least. Hang on. Why do you not have any... Ah, right. I'm sure I've noticed this before, but... Oh no, you do. Of course I have. I'm going to keep noticing this, aren't I? Yeah. And advanced circuits are definitely going in there. Right, that's fine. Okay. Let's just check Iron Mine West out, because that train seemed to be there for a very long time. Okay, well that's another problem. Somehow a train got stuck there. Okay. That will no doubt be to do with our new station. Got 3 mines empty over here. Looks like our ammunition's okay there. Alright. So on the plus side, hopefully everything's bursting with iron now. So I've been waiting for that one to finish loading. Right. That's okay, so that's red. And that's green. I mean, that to me looks like it should be fine. But let's pop another one of these in. Just in case. And I'll stick another one here. Hopefully that will prevent any more hold-ups. This time I need to actually remember to get repair packs. Let's see, where did we start making them? There. Right, at least we won't be running out for a while now. It's coming in, that is good. Still surprisingly little backing up though, considering. Okay, let's just make sure we've got what we need for the future. A couple more of those. A few more of those. On iron plates. Nothing much apart from that, huh? Generally doing okay. So, speaking of iron plates, so we can speed this up a bit as well. It is looking better, at least. Okay, great. Let's check on the artillery production as well. If I can find it. Okay, so that's... problem is explosives. They are coming though. They're not coming fast, but they are coming. Okay, that's probably fine then. I was wondering if we might be able to set off the westmost base one now. Lots of coal. But it's not running because we've got plenty of solar. Okay, that's good. Seven. Doesn't really feel like enough to me. Production must be being split in 4. Okay, so there's number 8 coming. Need 8 explosives. Right, fine. Fair enough, so what's making them? Right, so we've got this single... chemical plant. issue right now. Just wondering if I might want to make a steel box just to save some up for any future scarcities. Okay. I'm going to be slightly evil and steal all the artillery shells from here so I can get that one on the base working. I really shouldn't do that. I'm asking for trouble by doing it. But at the same time, while the research is going on, we don't have much else to do, so this will give me options. So it's decimating a larger base. In theory, we should see the attack coming. Assuming it comes this way, that is. I mean, it could still go down there. Oh, here we go. Right. Damaged my own walls there. But it's still got 2 artillery shells left, so I'm actually quite glad I stole those artillery shells. Terrible though it was. Right, okay, so in theory we've now cleared an area around this base too. This area here. That one isn't actually covered, but this one kind of is. So hopefully that will restore itself before there's another attack. In theory, the artillery should keep coming. Oh, good grief. Right, so I'm guessing we caused a large attack down there as well. Yeah, okay. But it's not carrying on going, so hopefully that means it has actually been put down. It's just destroyed a turret. Okay. Feels like not that much iron again. Still, one crisis at a time. Okay, that's very annoying. Still, I need to go there anyway. It's not at all clear why that train got held up. I wonder if it's preferring the quarry route now because there are more stations on the iron route. It's not great if it prefers a quarry route even when the quarry route is blocked though. Well, there aren't more traffic lights. I mean, I could put a random station, I suppose. That seems a bit silly. Okay, yeah. That's fine. Just going to check for any repairs down here. The sooner we can automate that, the better. That's the whole point, of course, of the Corex process, because it will allow us to start using nuclear power and relying on it. This is one last little research hurdle. Right, I might top up the ammunition a little. Definitely don't feel ready to activate that artillery. Could really do with getting another train here to try and work out what's going wrong with these traffic lights. Maybe if I just put another light in there? Maybe that would help. Maybe that's close enough that it's interfering down there or something. Still looks happy enough. Let's bring you back to start with. Where are you going next? Okay, so you're actually coming to me next. Okay, that's surprising. Just had another attack on the west side of the base. Right, I'm going to leave this and I'll just hope for the extra traffic light has fixed it. I can't see any obvious reason why things should be getting stuck there. I just have to keep an eye on it. Just want to check. Oh, we've run out of artillery. Right, well that's not good. There's a huge amount I can do about it, of course. Well, I can. In fact, I will. Right, so we'll put a break here to give it a chance to reload artillery before we try to attack again. Because I'm guessing there were just too many bases for it to deal with. So all it's going to do by attacking again is... Oh, okay. Scratch all that. Let's see what it does. Oh yeah. Okay, it's not an immensely long way away though. I don't know, maybe this will be okay. Just stick a few distractors out in case we're about to get hit. No, okay, I'm hoping it's done a good enough job, but it doesn't matter if it only takes the odd pot shot. Leave it with it for now, and we'll see if we start getting any destroyed turrets. It really feels like there just isn't enough iron, but we are doing a lot better than we were. Still, does not hurt to cheat a little. Okay, concrete time again. Just It's almost invariably a sign that I've run out of ideas while waiting for some research to finish. The only other obvious thing to do at this point would be another copper mine, I think. Or another iron mine, but generally it's been the copper that's been more of a problem up until maybe just now. It's just that once we've, a bit like the artillery, once we've got the nuclear power up and running, possibly won't be quite so urgent on the research for a while. Still, maybe it'd be worth at least considering where we would put one. So mildly concerned that we seem to be struggling a bit over here. What's this one? Oh, flying robot frames. Yep, that's definitely something we don't want to be struggling with. Ideally. Still, we're not actually in need of yellow vials right now, so I'm definitely not going to cheat on that one. Still haven't really used any of the hazard concrete this time. Oh, I think we're out. Okay, that's all done. Alright, fine. If I was going to do a fourth copper mine, even though it seems ridiculous when it's the iron that's currently the problem, where would I put it? Bearing in mind we are starting to clear some places up now. Okay, so that's the obvious place. A huge pile of copper ore up there. We've already put some defences in that direction. We don't currently have any copper trains over there, so in theory we could even just put a little train loop here. No special reason why not. Okay, right, well, I made a hash of this, and I don't know why. And apparently, we've taken a serious hit up there. Okay. So let's work this out. No, go away. So if I wanted to set a railway line, say here, yeah, because really, we probably want this to be the top facing line anyway, don't we? And I guess we will have another one coming back in this way. Okay. I think I might do. Honestly, it's so close I almost feel like I should just be extending the base. But never mind. Right, so possibly haven't quite given myself enough room up here. So obviously I want the turrets and the wall to go beyond the copper. And I want a nice smooth exit from the base there. So let's just extend this a little. Probably do. We shouldn't actually need to go very far out here either, I don't think. Okay, well let's start there. I'll do some turrets. Far down do we have to go? Little way. Actually a lot safer than I'm used to because of the artillery cannon. Could still in theory run into trouble, but there at least shouldn't be any bases too close. Okay. Try and get the ball rolling a bit with this. And as always, of course, I have no power. That's fine though. Very unlikely to be attacked from the left. Let's just drop a load of this down. Once again, unlikely to be attacked from the left. Just set up the power. I want these power poles to be a good long way from the walls. That'll do that. Do right, so what are we short of here? Walls, mostly. I just need a fast one in there. The fast one here, and okay. So if I now dump a load of ammunition in here, hopefully it will start arming all these turrets. Yeah, it probably would help if I had power everywhere as well, wouldn't it? Not a problem. Right, okay. So I'm going to leave it there. Although we have a lot of concerns about down here. I'm seriously wondering if there's an issue with the artillery there. In fact, let me try to send you off. Even though you're actually not going to be able to get through. Let's see if I can reload the artillery a bit. But yeah, so I need to check these two bases because they've both lost turrets recently. Apart from that, we set up our first... oh, good grief. We set up our first artillery drop-off in the south and caused terrible problems because apparently everything wants to go through the quarry southwest now, which almost invariably has a train sitting in it. So that's another problem that I definitely need to fix. But while we were dealing with all of that, I got bored enough to lay down concrete, so thought it was maybe worth trying to look at another copper mine. So we're partway through, I think, a fourth copper mine. Yeah. So yeah, I'm going to finish setting that up and hopefully our research will have made progress, but we do need to check on the state of these two. And also fix whatever it is that's causing people to get stalled here, because that is a serious problem. Maybe if I move the artillery further up there, I could move the train up a bit. But yeah, we will check on that next time. For now, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you then.